Where are your minions, ﷺ?
I need neither Reptile nor Ermac to kill you.
Without them, you are finished.
Fight!
I am a god. Submit.
Fatality. Rain wins.
Better wear your coat and bring that umbrella. Because today, there's a 100% chance of rain.
Shall we begin the party?
An orphan, raised by a poor family, Rain had zip of a future to look forward to. That's why he joined Adenia's army. It was a perfect fit. Rain's strategic genius and battlefield badassery made him a household name. But all that fame and glory wasn't enough. Rain still hungered for more. And that hunger became obsession. When he learned the true identity of his father, the god Argus, protector of Adenia. Once Rain learned he was a half-god, he set his sights higher. Now, he's out to take his rightful place in Adenia's pantheon. If he has to, he'll take it by force.
The combat cast starts now.
What kind of place are we looking at?
Swaggy, I would say. Flashy, really cool combos, more combo starters than most characters have with less restrictions. I think that's probably the coolest thing about him.
So let's take a look at just Rain's general fight style.
So to start off, we'll talk about his guitar. He uses it in a bunch of his normals. His uppercut, his jumps, his wake-up attacks, and a bunch of his strings. You can see here this is his back two, which is a really quick mid. You can hit confirm. And then this one's really good, his forward two. It has really good range, and it's got a couple of options. And this version has a crushing blow if it's a counter hit. And the main reason I wanted to show it is it's really gross to me. It feels really painful. This cut freaks me out. He also uses his powers in his normal attack. You can see here is his 4-4, which is like a sweep kick where he knocks you down. And he has a back three where he literally surfs on a wave. And then he has this really cool back 1-4. And the neat thing is this, you can delay it and then appear on the other side of them. So you can choose to switch sides or not. Now we're showing his throws, and this is notable because, like a few characters, he has 2 crushing blows, 1 on each throw, and they're done with the standard requirement. And this is one I wanted to show just because I think it's extremely nasty. He actually impales their own hand.
Yeah. Let's take that segue and take a look at some of his default special moves.
So first up is the around the world kick. To me, this is the classic Rain move. In this game, one of the new things that we show that he's actually kicking you through a portal and you're coming out the other end. So the move finally makes sense. That sort of makes sense. He also has this new water ball where he travels full screen and then captures you into the Izuna drop. And it's kind of like Raiden's command. You can use it with punish or to end your combos. And it has a crushing blow if he goes full screen or if it's his armor breaker. So if you're in the middle of the combo and you think they're going to break away, you can use that to punish you. And then lastly here, he has this really cool projectile. I think this is one of the neat things about him. It's a very fast, good recovery, high attack, but he has 2 different ways to amplify it. He can either let it hit, stick in them, then amplify, and then he gets a knockdown or damage. Or he can actually amplify it while it's traveling and it becomes a mid. So the idea would be you're throwing it, it's a high. If they're ducking it, he can actually amplify it right when it's over their head and it becomes a mid and it'll hit them. Or you can do it early and they have to duck the whole time because they know it's coming and stuff like that, and you can mix it up. And I think that's pretty cool. So you get less damage, but it becomes a mid. And this is his evaporate, where he literally turns into a pillar of water, and he then becomes invincible. Projectiles and even normal attacks will just pass by him. So you're going to have to either hit him as he's recovering or hit him as he's coming out of it. It's pretty awesome and trolly.
Up next, let's take a look at the first variation of Rain.
So this variation is all about his quantum rips into the water realm. And he gets this new move. It replaces the bubble. And it's like a big full screen, well, not full screen, but like half screen slash. It's got good pushback on block when he amplifies it. And he can actually do it in the air. And what's cool is he can do it in the air 2 different ways. You can go straight across, or you can go down like a dive kick. And it's very, very quick. And if he amplifies it, he gets the second hit. Then he gains this portal. And once he has this on screen, it'll absorb projectiles. Which you can see right here. And the difference with Evaporate is he gets to move around. So you can put the portal out, and then you can like go behind it, advance in front, and it's going to absorb any projectiles. And if he absorbs 2, his crushing blow is loaded. And the next time he gets the slash, he's going to get big damage.
Let's take a look at the first part of Rain Variation 2.
So Variation 2 has this advancing palm strike, and what's neat is you can actually delay it. You can delay it just a second, you can delay it for a real long time and get a crushing blow, or you can cancel the delay in it. Then he has this splash move, and this actually leaves them standing, and Rain gets advantage. You can use it to end strings, but it also respans if they're in the air. So after a juggle combo, he can do it, and then that prevents them having any knockdown at all. So this variation basically really blows up wake-ups. And so this is his anti-air splash, where he squirts this water out, and this is awesome for preemptive anti-airing. If you, with a jump, if you think a jump's coming, you can absolutely regulate the air. If he amplifies it, you get the combo. So what's really cool is this doesn't conflict with the around the world kick. And that means he gets pretty swaggy combos, because you get two different combo things.
And let's take a look at variation 3.
First off, this costume is awesome. I love the hood. So first he gets this tidal wave, which is a really quick low with great, deceptively great range. If he amplifies it, it has 100 active frames. And this is also great for people that like to duck. And then he also gets the classic MK trilogy water bubble, which is a high. So if they won't stop ducking it, you can use the tidal wave, and that's going to regulate, mid-screen. And the neat thing about the bubble is when he amplifies it, he can choose which direction they're going to fall. He gets 4 different options. So he can throw them back, over his head, straight up, or down and bounce. And it's 4 different reactions, so 4 different ways to combo them. You could throw them out of the corner, you could throw them into the corner, you could do max damage, you can get really good Oki. There's all these different options for how you combo, depending on how you have it in the water.
Fatality.
A worthy death.
Rain wins. Flawless victory.